Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel, Miriam, Leonardo, Tango. Today we are going to work on tips for barridas.
Before we start with the exercise, we would like to remind you, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and activate the bell for notification. And at the end of the video, if you liked what you saw, please put a thumbs up. That would be much appreciated. So now let's start with the video. So at first we are going to show you the figure to see if you can recognize this. One pump, catch, leg, and from here to a parada. So what we did was a barrida. Yes, barrida means to sweep, to drag her foot or his foot from point A to point B.
And there is a lot of tips that we can show you during this beautiful figure that you can apply these tips to another kind of barridas. There is many.
Yep.
You can see all on our online tango school, online tango training. You can see that on our website, miriamleonardotango.com. But today we're going to work on only one, right?
Yes. So, tips here. We did the simple barrida so you can focus only on the technique. One thing that we are doing, just a few tips, is tip number one is that in this case, the leader is doing the barrida, she can do the same. We need to catch and soften our knees. This is point one. So when we initiate the barrida, if you notice, I'm putting my knees softer, and later I will drag, brushing the floor, all the way to extend her leg. That's point number one for the leader and also for the follower. If she does the same, she will do the barrida to me. She's putting soft the knee, and I'm doing the same, so we can do barrida either for the leader or for the follower. That's tip number one, to soften your knees.
Okay, tip number two. We're doing the side step, heel, angle, back. Tip number two is to lower the position, open, rotate your foot for the followers. When he's pushing, I will rotate in, so I try to have my heels and knees together. Look at this point. I have heels together, knees together. Then I follow him and open again at the end of my barrida. If I had to do barrida to the leader, again I rotate in, pushing him, passing by my knees together, heels together, and keep pushing him, opening the position of my foot at the end of the barrida.
If you notice, I did exactly the same. I softened my knees and I tried to put my upper thighs together when she did the barrida to me. Look, she's doing the barrida to me and I close the knee like Miriam was mentioning. Exactly same technique for leaders and followers. One, and then at the end, I will proceed to open the position of my hip bone and my foot. Look, she keeps pushing, took all the way until the position. Normally, for the leader, we have longer legs, so make sure you don't keep going. Leaders stay glued to the follower's foot. And the last tip, it'll be how we are in charge of making her look pretty. Yep. So pretty legs. So we have one, and here's the tip number three. Boom. We catch. Soften the knee, like all the tips we've been doing. And here's the thing. Make sure you send the leg to her back, so we create one line for her. Yes. The biggest mistake that we normally do is this. I will do the barrida again, and I will do it wrong. Can you see that she ends up with an open position, open leg? It's not good for her. It's not a good line. We need to end the barrida behind her. This is very important, and sometimes, let's rewind from here. And it's very important because even though the follower has beautiful lines and everything, we sometimes doing that, we can ruin her step. So don't do that.
Yeah, I have a lot of tips to tell the followers on next videos about how to fix position for barridas in case the lines of the barrida from the leader doesn't make you look very good and don't keep the lines. So you have tips to do it. But let's show you one more on this one. So very important one was step, soft on your knees, close, and extension. And now when I go to the next point, if I go to the parada, this is on my back. When I feet together, I'm going to send the knees out, not facing him. That's another mistake that sometimes the followers do. So here, to go to the next step or just to do embellishment here if you have to, knees are facing outside. So our knees are never facing him in front because that will be dangerous and not good. So I'm facing outside with the hips and with the knees, so knees are in different angle. If you don't, very common to see followers and leaders as well, is to do the barrida with the leg straight.
Oh yeah.
Very, very common to see this.
We call it wooden leg.
Yeah. Pierna de madera. Yeah, wooden leg. So be sure because we'll show you what happens if you do that. This is wrong, this is not good. We go like straight. Have you seen this at the Milonga? Can you put it on the comments below? Have you seen this?
Can you relate to that position?
Yes, just be sure not to do that. You have to be soft when you move the leg so leaders can get to different angles. And it looks very nice and it's easier to do the barrida, to sweep. Another point is not to put a lot of weight on the leg.
Yep.
See, if I know he's doing a barrida, my body weight in this case is on my left, but be careful, don't put it like very heavy. Don't think like, well, he has to push me. He has to push my leg, so I don't care. No, make it light. Keep it very, very light. Keep it together with him, pushing a little bit forward. If I have to decide, I'm not going by myself back, but not too heavy. It's kind of light, just to keep the connection. So if he moves from there to different place, I can feel that. It's always moving together, but not too heavy for both. That's the other tip I have for the followers also, and for leaders. Right?
Yes, yeah, exactly. The same thing. When we lead her for her to do a barrida to us, we really need to be lighter with our foot because normally our foot tends to be heavy. Yeah, so we have to make an effort to be lighter so she can understand that we want a barrida from her. Yes, and before we show you now again the figure and how we end up in a parada, we have a course in our website that you can purchase separately, and it's all about barridas. Yes, so we have different kind of barridas: back barridas, front barridas, combination. We always rotate so you can learn step by step, follow along the step with us. And so we have a lot of tips and different variations on barridas, and that is on our website, MiriamLeonardoTango.com. So now we are going to show you this.
Yes, let's show you the step. Very fluid. We go side and back. Barrida, going to parada, and from here you can go to any figure. Thank you so much for being here and dancing with us, and thanks for dancing tango.
Again, if you like this video, please put the thumbs up. That would be much appreciated. And we really look forward to seeing you on the next video.
Bye. Have fun.
Take care.